really quickly. It is Saturday. I'm excited. It's Saturday, April 25th. Yeah. I plan to take a nap, but coming to you to talk about Mr. Kanye West and also talk about wealth in a sense, right? So I am Jamesia Johnai, the wealth creator. I show people how to use other people's money to pay their mortgage, create cash flow, generate generational wealth, and protect their assets. And today's topic is Kanye West a billionaire? And then also, you have to be crazy, right, to be wealthy. So I happened to scroll social media yesterday and came across an article stating that Kanye West is the second billionaire to come out of the hip hop movement, and his net worth is actually valued at more than what Jay Z's net worth is. So Kanye West's net worth is about $1.3 billion, right? And that will get into the crazy part, right? Where you have to be crazy to be wealthy. If you're watching this on YouTube, this is the Workflow channel. So we talk about wealth, entrepreneurship, real estate, and capital. If you have not subscribed, please be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel and get alerts for the live videos, right? And for those of you watching in my Facebook group, R capital R dot E dot A dot L real. We talk about real estate, equity, assets, and leverage, but it ties right into workflow. That is a part of the workflow. So yesterday I posted on Facebook, congratulations to Kanye, or like, oh my goodness, Kanye West is in the billionaire boys club, right? A lot of people liked, don't get me wrong. Some people congratulated. One of the first comments was, well, Forbes hasn't confirmed it yet, right? But I didn't post something that I didn't know that Forbes had confirmed. So then I posted two articles that proved or provided the fact that Forbes did confirm that Kanye West is in fact a billionaire. But I mentioned that to say, when I think about people commenting sometimes, I think about things like that. Like instead of saying, oh, congrats or whatever, it's like, well, Forbes or this organization, they haven't confirmed it. So I don't know, right? It's kind of like we hate on each other, or we are so quick to throw shade. And even when I made my post, no, I made another post about Kanye, and I was like, no Kanye West slander, no Kardashian slander. I don't want to hear it, right? So what I've been learning is I've been doing morning coffee with my millionaire mentor the last weeks or so, and it was making me think about the fact that you legit almost have to be crazy to become wealthy. And I want to touch on that just a little bit. What we were talking about, and it looks like I don't have my notes here, but that's okay. We were talking about how Apple was a side hustle, an idea. Microsoft was a side hustle, an idea. Dell was a side hustle, an idea. Facebook was a side hustle, an idea. And at the time, there were some people who did not believe, right? So when I say you have to be crazy, it's literally like you are, or we are, those who pursue their dreams. If you think about the movie Pursuit of Happiness that starred Will Smith, that was based on the life of Chris Gardner, right? Chris Gardner had a dream in mind. He had a goal, and he never wavered from that goal. He lost his wife, him and his son. He took his son with him. He lost his wife. He lost his home. Him and his son were homeless, right? From the outside looking in, he's doing something wrong. He's not doing the right thing. However, now he is a wealthy man, self-made millionaire. His son is doing well for himself, right? So you have to be crazy sometimes to be wealthy because you literally have to go against what everybody around you thinks, feels, or believes, whether they have more than you or not, right? Great example of that. When Netflix is a disruptor. When Netflix approached Blockbuster said, "We have this thing here on lock. We're good. No, thank you." Right? So sometimes the experts aren't always the expert. Yes, you were successful. Yes, Blockbuster, you are killing the game, right? Where is Blockbuster now? Right? So sometimes you have to be crazy and you have to figure out how to pursue your dreams, pursue your goals, seek wise counsel at the same time, but also realize that a lot of times people can only take you as far as where they've gone, and your vision is your vision. Elon Musk's vision for Tesla is his vision. Blockbuster is no longer around. Netflix was a disruptor. Now Netflix is being disrupted. So you can never get too comfortable, right? The saying is innovator perish. So I'm going to give you 7 steps to greatness. I saw this on social media and wanted to share and want to tie a little bit into it, right? 7 steps to greatness. So the first step is define your purpose. Your purpose is your purpose. When I think about Kanye West, so many people drag him. Oh, he forgot where he came from. Kanye West said, "Before I had it, I closed my eyes and imagined a good life." So although he grew up around the 9 in Chicago on 79th Street, his goal was never to become an adult and live in Chicago on 79th Street. He had goals to be wealthy, right? I wonder if he watched, I used to watch the lifestyles of the rich and famous. I wonder if he watched that as well. We can't say somebody else isn't operating in their integrity or their morals and their principles. We don't know what their morals and their principles are. These things are not universal. It says define your purpose. When you have a vision, it is your vision. There are people who can help you execute your vision. But a lot of times, what happens is your purpose is yours. So when you have a purpose, you have a vision, you have a goal. If you go and talk to someone that has never attempted to live their purpose, their vision, or their goal, they're probably not going to be too supportive. And what happens is when we don't get support from our inner circle, a lot of us put our dream to the side. There's a book that I read called The Dream Giver, right? And it's metaphorical. The dream giver is, to me, it reminds me of the Bible. But whether you're religious or not, you can read it. The dream giver, to me, based on how I read the book, was God, right? And the story mimicked how the Israelites spent 40 years wandering in the wilderness, right? So there's this man that has this dream and this vision. So he's been given a dream, but he has to go through the land of nobodies to get to the land of somebody's. And there are a lot of obstacles and things that he has to go through, right? That's where the you have to be crazy part comes in. Because when you're doing something different than anybody that you know has done before, those around you that have never done it, never tried it, never thought about pursuing their dreams and goals are going to be like, "You're crazy. You can't do that. You can't accomplish that. No, you can't tell me what I can't do." And even if I fail, there's a book called Fail Forward. There are books written about failure. I recently read a quote from Bill Gates. He said that success is the worst thing that can happen to people if they're not used to failing, because you're going to fail forward. You're going to make mistakes. Albert Einstein, it took him 10,000 times to get the light bulb right. Thank God he kept going. We might still be sitting in the dark. But after the first time, after the 100th time, after the 1,000th time, and it could have been people, you still trying to do that? That hasn't even worked for you. Why would you even be doing that? You should just go and do something else. Define your purpose for you, your purpose, right? It's your purpose. It's nobody else's purpose. Yes, you can rally your squad behind you that will help you and support you. But if nobody helps you and supports you, try. If you fail, great, you learned a lesson. Now you know what not to do. You keep going. I love what Tony Robbins says. He says, don't take your eye off the goal. Change your approach. If your approach isn't working, change your approach, but still work towards your ultimate goal, right? Amazon started in the 1990s. Think about the definition of the word Amazon. Amazon started in what, 1994? Jeff Bezos was in a room with a computer that wasn't even 300 square feet. Now he's the richest man in the world. You have to be crazy to be wealthy, because you're going to go against some of the people that are closest to you, that you love, trust, and respect, in the frame of, this is my purpose, this is my dream, this is my goal, right? So many. Tyler Perry has been homeless before. Now he's a billionaire that owns his own studio, right? So define your purpose and then stay focused. The best way to stay focused is to be surrounded by people who are doing what you're doing, who have like minds as to your mindset, who have failed before, who have also seen success, that are going to rally behind you and be able to say, I've been there, and this is what I did. This is how I got through that. I kept going. I persevered. You have to stay focused. It's hard to stay focused if you're not minding your own business, tending to your own business. So that's number 2. Number 3 is take massive action. A lot of us get analysis paralysis. I need to analyze. I need to figure this out. Things have to be perfect before I get started. I know people that won't go live unless they have a full beat of makeup. That's fine, right? Content should be king. Do I want to come on any platform looking crazy? Absolutely not. I'm not necessarily a makeup person either. What I'm saying that to say is, it could be anything. Take massive action. Take action. Every day, do something that is working towards your goal, right? Number 4, help others be great. I've been around a lot of people that say you need to have people around you you all are on the same level, right? Because you're able to work together. You vibe. That's the tribe you're going to attract. You need to have people who have amassed more success than you have, right? The business that I'm in, they say spend more time with people who are doing better than you in business than people that are doing the same as you, right? Because your goal is to do better. Not saying forget about those people. Then you need to have people who you can help. They need to be of like mind. They just might not be where you are at the moment, but they're ready, willing, and able to do the work, right? And put the work in. 5, be fearless. You are going to have to be fearless. You have to be crazy to be wealthy. Some of the wealthiest people are salespeople. They're putting themselves out for the world. They're putting their product out for the world. They're being judged. They're being talked about. People are judged and talked about anyway, but they're being judged. They're being talked about, right? You have to be fearless. You have to be able to walk up to people. I don't care if it's a Jeff Bezos, a Elon Musk, a Jay-Z, or Oprah Winfrey, and you are a hundredaire. You have to be fearless enough to be able to, if you're in a room with them, be able to walk up to them, be able to introduce yourself, give your 60-second pitch, or just be able to be in a room with others who may have more than you and not feel less than. And be fearless in getting your message, your brand out there. I know people that struggle to go live on Facebook. Like, oh my gosh, everything has to be perfect. You know, people are going to be watching me. And a lot of times I think about it. Sometimes we grow up and you hear like, well, you have to do this when you go outside because what will other people think? A lot of us grow up in these what will other people think, and then we're too scared to do anything because we're concerned with what other people think, and what other people think really doesn't matter because it's not going to pay your bills. They're not going to take care of you. If what we're doing does not impede on anybody else's life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, by all means, do you. We will never please everybody. If you're staying true to yourself, your goals, your purpose, your dreams, your principles, whatever your moral standard may be, you're never going to please everyone, right? Number 6, optimize your health. Health is wealth. Steve Jobs made a lot of money. He did a lot of things, right? But cancer took over his body. Were there preventative things that he could have specifically done? Maybe not saying that. However, health is wealth. We are our greatest asset. We are our greatest money maker. If our minds, our bodies, our souls are not healthy, we're not taking care of them, we cannot be as effective as we think we are being or should be or could be in our business, right? There's a book called The Millionaire Morning. Taking time to read your whatever religious text or non-religious text that feeds your mind and your soul, moving your body, yoga, tai chi, cardio, something, right? And also what you put into your body, drinking water, drinking tea, eating healthy fruits and vegetables. And also being mindful of what we take things in with our eyes, we take things in with our nose, our mouth, our ears, right? We have to be mindful of our health. And then 7, act as if you already have it. This one is a tough one, right? This is my challenge for myself for the month of May. Act as if you already have it. So I'm going to quote Kanye again. He said, before I had it, I closed my eyes and imagined the good life, right? So imagine you're a best-selling author. Imagine you went back and obtained your master's degree if that's what you want. Imagine that you're married with children if that's what you want. Imagine that you are traveling the world if that's what you want. Imagine whatever it is. Imagine that your body is healthier. Whatever it is that you desire, right? Act as if you already have it. So you can like the video, love the video, leave comments. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. It is my name, jamesiajohnai, wealth creator. Join our Facebook group, Real Money. It's capital R.E.A.L because the real is an acronym, right? So you have to be crazy to be wealthy or to be successful, to do anything outside of what the norm is, right? And understand that things take time. You may start a business and somebody is like, oh, you're not this yet. It took Jeff Bezos 20 plus years before he became a trillionaire, right? Amazon has been popular for what, the last maybe 5-10 years. So Amazon was around for at least 10, 15 years. Amazon started out just selling books. They were offering books to college students, right? Now, if you, it's almost like if you can't find it on Amazon, it doesn't exist, right? So take your time, let your business build, right? I'm gonna go over the 7 steps again. If you're just joining, you'll be able to watch the replay, but I'll go over the 7 steps because you have to be crazy to be wealthy. But 7 steps to greatness. 1, define your purpose. 2, stay focused. 3, take massive action. 4, help others be great. 5, be fearless. 6, optimize your health. And 7, act as if you already have it.